Hi, welcome everyone. Thank you for tuning in today. And today, I just wanted to say thank you for going through this entire investment series of the couple of videos which I had made. Initially, I thought of the information is about 2 3 videos, but it extended about to 10 to 12 videos as I speak. So again, I just want to say thank you for following this series, and then I sincerely hope that that was a little bit of understanding for you to understand how the financials works for your future and of your family's future. Now, today I just wanted to sum up with some of the great minds who you think. I mean, again, you can just refer all these information, and I'm not going to go in deep and talk about them. I just wanted to give the names. I mean, there could be many out there, but then I just wanted to see these are the great minds who pretty much uh, some of them are still around and some of them are so the passed away. So but then the main thing is to understand how their lifetime and what are the experiences and what did they learn and then how did they leave the legacy, or understanding how actually the markets works, the stock markets are in matter of the fact investments works. Instead of saying stocks or mutual funds, I'm just saying how the investments work in their in their lifetime. And then pretty much each of them had a books, and very good well-known books on investing. I really wanted to go through and get to know the taste of it. If you're really investing, as I said, investing is you're investing for your future, and these are the gentlemen who walked that path before you and me. So they are telling us with the experiences what to do, what not to do, and what are the best ways that they think that it worked out. Maybe not everything will work out for you, but then some of those things, I'm guarantee you that when you go through those books, many inspiring thoughts will come to you based on your education, you're based on your background. And I mean it's unbelievable how each and everything can connect to each other. You just go through these books, and then I'm positive that you're going to read a lot more, because you get interested, you'll find it interesting, and you want to know more and more and more, and that's how you get educated. Eventually you will feel over a period of time a confidence. So that's what reading the books and getting to know what you don't know is most important thing. And then when you come to know what you didn't know before, the whole perspective of understanding of the similar thing and understanding will changes. And that's what it does to your future, a good future, I mean to say, instead of blindly investing based on the limited knowledge what the people have around them based on their education. So you can beat even those small people who you take advice today. Probably, if you continue educating yourself on how the investment works, probably 5 years or 10 years down the line, you should be in a position that educating others and how it really works. Or else, some of these principles are really worked well, and then only thing is that taking the advice is following at least one or two advices from each and every person over there will give you a great returns and great benefits. More importantly, I would say, that these are the people I say the greatest minds in investing. Call it Ben Graham. So this is always connected with, I'm sure everybody know who is Warren Buffett. So, who is at present, who is actually the highest net worth individual and was a world's pretty much on top 10 list of richest mans in the world. But then how his journey started, etc. And I'm sure pretty much everybody talks about Mr. Warren Buffett. But then Mr. Warren Buffett was taken advice, or he read a book of Benjamin Graham, you can say, the intelligent investor. So that's every time he talks about it, he talks about the age of 11 he invested, but then at the age of 17, pretty much he read his book, Mr. Ben Graham's book, Intelligent Investor, and then things from there his perspective changed on investment. So Ben Graham, John Templeton, Warren Buffett, John Bogle, Charlie Munger, Bill Gross, and Philip Fisher. And these are some of the names that you can just refer these names, and then you can figure it out. I know how did their journeys goes, but then their books was definitely John Bogle's, the Little Book of Common Sense in Investing. It's about 300 pages. I sincerely, when you're in a startup thing, suggest to read that book. Then obviously Ben Graham's The Intelligent Investor, Mr. Warren Buffett's Snowball Effect, and pretty much Philip Fisher's Common Sense Stocks, Uncommon Profits, and John Templeton, the book called Investing the Templeton Way. So these covers you the little bit of basics, and also trust me, if you, I know it's too much to read, but again, if you invest in yourself instead of giving it to the the brokers, charges, etc. I mean, you can sincerely buy these books either in a EPUB, or sorry, e format, or as a paperback probably you might not find, but then ebook is easy way to find, download, and then you read it. Even if you take an year to read that one, because some of them are like 600, 800 pages, it gives you a different perspective altogether. You will know. I mean, it's not what I'm saying, but then it's what people say. The more you get educated, and the more you will benefit for you and for your future. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, it's your money. You're trying to save the 10-15% very hard way, but then where it gets, this all the the guidelines and the books can help you to put those things in the right place with a broader understanding how everything can work. I'm not saying it's easy. Again, you need to take your own risks. You need to take your own calls. Again, you might fail, you might succeed, but at the end of the day, these are the gentlemen who already walked in that path, and they are giving you the best ideas which can work. And I don't think they write the books for the money, because they are all self-made millionaires or billionaires, or whichever the age. So they are passing the information for you and for me, many people around the world who get to know how it works, what best can work, what cannot work. And these are the guidelines that you might can have. It's on educating yourself can make you rich in terms of future prospects. So because I can go on talk, because but then you don't do your research. So I really want you to go. I'm going to leave the names of these ones. You Google it and you try to read them and try to understand where they're from, what are the backgrounds, and when did they start, and how did they start, and what are their experience, what are their failures, most important, what are their failures. It's not about, okay, today Mr. Warren Buffett has about $80 billion, but then where did he start it? What was the long-term perspective? And then when he talks about index funds, so you should take something that he is giving you with that age, with that experience, someone who's talking you on those clips and videos, that should be able to give you a good confidence on what you can do. And most importantly, education gives you confidence. That's what it does. That's all you and me need to know. When you have a confidence and you take some bold risks, knowing that it can happen. So that's what it does. And these are the guys who give us that confidence, because if you had to start something on your own, again, you have to all finding how to inventing a hot water. You don't need to do that, because they took that path, and they had their pluses and minuses, profits and gains, lessons learned. So that can help you just by reading these books and putting at least one step in the practice is what makes you help. So with that note, I would like to leave it today. I hope this session and series was helpful for you, and I enjoyed doing it. Also, when I do refer all these things, I do get a lot of information and then a lot of knowledge I'm gaining. So that is helping me in written, and also where I need to learn, what I need to progress. As I said in earlier video, that whatever or whenever I come up with some nice, interesting topics, which I think that can help all of you in a positive way, and I will be doing those videos on and off. So at this point of time, investing things, this is just, I just started it. So this would be able to give you a basic understanding how the investment should work for you and for your future and for your families. And if you do like this video and content, try to share as many people as possible, and for them to get educated and try to learn as much as possible. More importantly, get yourself educated. This is just a scratch of the surface, and there's much ahead you need to learn for you to succeed in whatever you do. Once again, thank you very much. Stay blessed, stay invested for a long term, and have a financial wonderful freedom for you and your families. Thank you once again.